I'm taking a pause for a moment. So I've been vacuuming up here. I don't normally do it. Kind of lazy. But we got a new year coming in, you all. We got, hello there, Susan B. Honey. Let me get a different pair of glasses on, Susan B. Honey. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I can see now with these glasses. I can't see with those other glasses because they just, yeah. You will never know unless, hello, unless what, Gina? Unless you ask. That's what's entered my mind as I'm up here cleaning and stuff. I'm cleaning up the old, you all. I am cleaning up. I'm vacuuming up. I'm just getting it all ready for the new. But you will never know unless you ask. Whatever it is that's on your mind. You know, we have a lot of things that are on our mind throughout our lives and concerning a whole lot of things. You wonder if this will work out. You wonder if that will work out. You wonder what they would say. You wonder what they would not say. You just wonder. And when you wonder, you get yourself all caught up. And you may cause unnecessary anxiety. We have too much anxiety. Gina, why are you holding a feather duster? It was just sitting there. It was just sitting there, y'all. But truly, now let's think about it. No, you'll never know unless you ask. I mean, even when you pray, you have not because you ask not. And when you do ask, you don't receive because you ask with the wrong intentions. Everything centers around what's your intention? What's your intention in here? Because truly, when you're coming from the right place inside of here, no matter what it is, and you send that thought out, you send that prayer out, you open your mouth and you send it out with the right intentions, you're going to get the answer. You're going to get the right answer, whatever that answer may be. It may not be the answer you want, but you're going to get the right answer that's best for you to help you grow in this life, to just like bring the calmness, bring the peace, because it's not going to be no trouble added to it, you all. You never know unless you ask. It's like seek and you will find. Now, granted, hello, it's New Year's Eve. It's December the 31st. The year has flown by and I'm holding a feather duster. Okay, you all, now think about it. There must be something symbolic about it because I don't think I've ever done a video holding the feather duster. But the feather duster was sitting on top of this shirt on top of that chair. Okay, but I'm holding the feather duster will be part of this video. Whatever it's going to be, whatever its symbolic meaning is. No, you will never know unless you ask. It's like all this unknown things that are happening out there, and some people aren't asking what's going on. They're not. They're afraid to. Fear gets in the way. Fear gets in the way a lot of times, a whole lot of times. And we're feared of what might happen when we open our mouth and ask. You really do. Fear. No. This is the end of the year. This is the end of a cycle in our lives. This is the end of the OU. You got to put the fear behind you. You have got to put the fear behind you, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, you all. We've got anything that is no longer going to serve us going forward, put it behind. Put it behind you. And it's easier said than done. It is easier said and done, but you can start now. There's something symbolic about a feather duster, you all. I'm not going to, I don't know what it is, but I'm holding the feather duster. Yeah, it reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast. You know, the castle, everyone in the castle got turned into objects and animated objects because the young prince, now listen to this. There was an old hag of a woman who showed up at a party or something that he was holding, and she offered him something, an apple or something. And he was very rude to her and disrespectful. He did not like how she looked. He thought she was like whatever he thought But because he was immediately had the wrong perception, and he just like, boom, turned her away, she turned into a beautiful princess. A beautiful princess, I think, or a beautiful, beautiful, whoever it was. And he was cursed. He was cursed until, was it his 18th birthday? If he could not find the genuine love of another, or whatever it was something to have to do with love, and it had to be genuine. He had this flower that was in this glass case, and he guarded it with his life. He got turned into a hideous beast because he always looked at the outward appearance. He got turned into a hideous beast, and everybody in his castle turned into inanimate objects, animated objects. And the petals were falling on his 18th birthday, I think it was. The last petal was falling, and he thought all was lost until, you know how the story ends. He gets his true love, even though he's laying there, and she kisses him. She kisses him, and then boom, he is transformed from a hideous beast into that beautiful young man, because it had to be. He had to learn to love someone. That's what it was. He had to learn to love unconditionally. Unconditionally, I think it had to come from his heart or something. I don't know. But you never know unless you ask. No matter what it is, seek and you shall find. Whatever is no longer going to serve you, and you know there are things in your life, you can look around and think, no, I'm not going to allow this into my future. I'm not carrying this into that 2024. I want to start anew. I want to start anew. And this is not serving me. In fact, it causes me pain. It causes me a whole lot of pain because I'm holding on to something, and it's wearing me out. It's wearing me out. You know, it's easier said than done. It could be many things. It could be your job. It could be having to make a decision about whether or not you want to spend the money to get something that you need, and whether or not, or it could be your relationships. It could be anything. It could be like opening your mouth and asking. This can expand. It's not just to everyday people like me, like you, who come on the social media. I mean, this could be even within governmental agencies who are fearful to open their mouth. Fearful to open their mouth and say something. Fearful to speak out because they don't know what the consequences are going to be, but they want to open their mouth and they want to speak out. We've got to leave the fear behind going into 2024. We have got to leave it behind. You never know unless you ask. Gina, why are you holding that feather duster? Because I got the vacuum cleaner out. I'm moving stuff around on the floor. I've just been trying to vacuum and straighten up my little area up here. I am. Gina, what's this blanket doing on that chair? Well, this was a blanket that my son had, and I thought I'll just set it on the chair. It's got the moon, it's got the star, and yeah. So I just set it there because the chairs they make nowadays, they don't last. The fake leather falls off and it peels you off. See, it's fake. It's not the real thing. And when something's fake, you'll see the flaking happening. The flaky, it's going to flake and flake and flake. It's not going to be true to what it says it is. Just like this chair. Gina, are you going to use that chair as an example? I will. I'll use this chair as an example. You know the chairs you got, they're really nice. They're comfortable. They look like the real thing. And then all of a sudden, you know, they just spray something on them. It's just surface. It's surface. It's all it is surface. No, you can't have surface. If you pay for the real thing, you want the real thing. You want what you want. You don't want a cheap imitation. You got to be careful in your life, you all. Be careful in your relationships. Be careful in your friendships, your relationships. Just be careful. Be careful of people's words. You want, if you're looking for genuine, that's what you want to find. You don't want no imitation. You want the real thing. You want the real thing. You go out and you buy a nice chair because they cost around $300 some odd. Okay, they do. They say leather chair. Well, if you sit on it over time, like in 1 year, this is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. It can't withstand it. It can't. It just can't stand up to the I don't know, sitting. How, I have no idea. You, Jean, why are you talking about it? I like to use visuals. And this feather duster, you see it wiggling around. This is symbolic for something. I just picked it up after I started this video because it was right beside me. So it's symbolic, whatever it means to you. Really, you never know unless you ask. You don't. You never know unless you go looking. You can't sit there and not look and think, I don't got to do a thing. It's going to come to me. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to at least throw the thought out there. Have the faith. You got to have some actions to go with that. You got to have the work. You're going to have to work towards something all the while believing and pushing out the fear. Pushing the fear out. The fear is not going to serve any of us going into the future. It's not. We've had enough of it. We're tired of playing games. We want to leave the fear behind. Leave the fear behind. Leave what don't serve you. Don't pour your time into things that don't serve you. Don't do it. I mean, you've got things, let's face it, we all got to live in this world. We got families, we got homes, we got jobs, we got it all. You know what to give your energy to and what not to give your energy to. You do. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You know when you need to open your mouth, but you're afraid to open your mouth. You're afraid. You're afraid because you don't want what you're going to ask. You don't want to hear something negative in return. You don't. But you want to be able to open your mouth, speak, and feel good about what comes back when you open your mouth. You want to be able to do that no matter what it is, seeking it. You do. You want a better year than this year has been because this has been like an eye-opening year. It's been a really rocky patch. It is. It's we're at the end of this year. We gotta leave it. Gina, you got any water to drink? I got a little bit of water left in my cup because my cup is empty. I need a fill up. That's right. It's empty now. I drank it all up. Drank it up, you all. Yeah. You never know. No, we cannot have excuses going forward. Well, it's not the right. I just can't. I don't know what's going to happen. You'll never know what happens unless you try. Unless you try. Unless you open that mouth. And unless you get to doing whatever it is that you are wanting to do, that you keep putting off, no matter what it is, you've got to do something. You're just sitting idle, sitting there. That becomes a habit. At some point in time, you're going to have to say, I can't just sit here. I got to do something. I got to take action. And it's only when you begin to make that decision within you, I got to do something. Yes, you got to do something. At least you came to the realization you got to do something because what you're doing right now, sitting there, nothing's changing. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with, waiting. There's not. But there comes a time when we'll wait our life away. The days become weeks, the weeks become months, the months become years, and before you know it, time is gone. It's gone. It's gone. It is literally gone. It is no more. You do not want to go into the 2024 with that feeling. No. You want to embrace this road ahead of you. No matter what it might bring, you want to embrace the future. You want to try your best. Give it all you got to make it a better one. We're going to have to find that strength within us. We're going to have to find that energy, that determination. We're going to have to get strong. Strong, bold, and determined to make it the best because it's not going to be easy. It's not. There's going to be things that's going to pop up that's going to test us, and that's why we're going to have that determination right now on the inside. You leave in the past what's in the past, especially if it caused you pain and stuff, and you're still carrying it around with you. And if you want to grow into a certain way, then if it's going to better you, grow. get the fear out of the way. Get it out of the way, because it's a major stumbling block, and you do not, I'm going to tell you what you don't want to do. You do not want to carry great big blocks, concrete blocks with you as you're walking down this road. 2023 is coming to an end. You're walking down the road and you're getting ready to cross over into Highway 2024. You're on Highway 2023 and you got these great big blocks and they're weighing you down. You do not want to cross over onto Highway 2024 and put those big blocks in front of you. You don't. And you don't want to carry them. You're going to have to lighten your load. And you don't want to leave stumbling blocks behind you for other people to stumble upon either. You do not. You need to lighten your load. Gina, you telling that to yourself? Yeah, I'm telling that to myself too. I don't need to be carrying heavy loads into that Highway 2024. No, I don't need to be carrying no extra weight. I don't need to have no throwing stumbling blocks in front of me and stuff. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. You don't either. You better lighten that load. Lighten that load, you all. Because that 2024, it's the great unknown. But you're not gonna know what the great unknown holds for you unless you start walking. You can't stay here. Listen, you can't stay. This highway's coming to an end. The 2023 highway is coming to an end. And you are not going back. You know why? That it's in the past. It's blocked. It is totally blocked. You can't go walking back down it. No, you can't. It's not going to serve you. You're going to have to go to 2024. That's right. It's everything you need is in front of you. Everything you need is in front of you. And if there's something from 2023 that is supposed to go with you into 2024, then you will be accompanied from something from 2023 going into 2024. Okay, you will be accompanied. Okay, you will. And it ain't going to do you no wrong. Okay, it ain't going to cause you to stumble or nothing like that, because you are not taking anything with you that's going to cause you to stumble, that's going to weigh you down, that's going to make your journey really bad. You're not taking nothing with you except something that is going to make your journey a whole lot better. I'm going to go. I got to finish up here. I was down there vacuuming the steps with the vacuum cleaner. And yeah, now I'm going to clean up. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. You'll never know unless you open your mouth. You never know unless you try. You never know. You never know. You cannot. Do not just assume something is the way it is. Just do not assume that if you open your mouth, you're going to get a bad answer that you don't want to get. Don't assume. No. We don't live by assumptions. We live through actions. You got to take the action. You got to open your mouth. Open your mouth. Do whatever it is that you want to do. You don't know what the outcome's going to be, but you'll never know if you don't start doing it. You don't. I gotta go. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your, it's almost 1 o'clock. I think it is. Wonderful rest of your afternoon, you all. It's the end of 2023. There's no going back. There ain't. There's only forward. This highway's coming to an end. It is. So you got a new highway in front of you. Love you.